Hello everyone, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. If you're still watching, you've trudged through a lot of glitchy videos, but hopefully the past several have been just fine. Let's go ahead and start the game and poke around a little bit. Find someplace fun to go get some funky fresh new cars. I don't remember specifically having a car in mind I needed to go out and run last time, but I'll check the garage real quick just in case there is. Oh, right, last time I won a big Enduro with an Escudo, an Escudo Enduro, and I got the Cerber ILM edition. So, there's that. I should probably get in it and see whether it will earn me big money and big prizes. And of course the way we do that, as ever, is to go to Red Rock and take it around the bend a few times. So, let's take it around the bend a few times, shall we? You know what I mean. I don't know either, folks. No, I can't go in the Super Touring car. That's too bad. It seems like the kind of car that would be good for that. For Super Touring in. I've been playing a different racing game all day, which has the, I guess, more generally, more often used button configuration in modern games of the accelerator being the right trigger R2 and the brake being L2. So hopefully this won't throw me off so much I won't be able to dominate using this car. Wow, yeah. It's been a while since I played, folks, and as I said, I was spending all day playing a different driving game, and it was a much less simulator-y game. It was more of a fun-timey kind of game, so this thing does cut through that bend with tenacity. With authority, Gorilla Monsoon style. There you go, keep your foot in it. See what happens. One thing I will say is that you can retain speed and push through the medium to wide corners. You can definitely keep your speed up through those. The balance of the car will allow it to sort of accelerate its way out of those. Unfortunately, it also seems to be making it very loosey-goosey when I try and do certain other things. And yes, that could be my fault. And, probably is my fault. But, it's alright. The worst that will happen here is that we'll finish 6th place and it will be a waste of time. But honestly, we're made out of time in this LP. Oh, you know what would have really helped here? Now I think about it. Could be the difference between winning and losing night and day. Putting on the soft tires. Get a little bit more grip in those corners, a little bit more forgiveness. Though, hey, we've still got some time here. We might be able to fix some of our mistakes. Probably not all of them, but maybe a decent number. Oh, really? This is how fast we're going through those turns? Man, it's so light off that corner. There we go. Well, there it all goes again. Okay, just be very ginger. Go through that corner very gingerly. Alright, I understand now. Now if I can just get through one more corner that I also haven't managed particularly well this entire race. If I could just run defense. See that guy back there? The TVR won anyway! Even without the advantage of having its best tires on it. How about that? Well, I got $500,000 out of it. So there you go. That is something to take to the bank. It being money. We're taking this money to a bank. Let's continue. Let's find another race we can enter this car in, because it's a good car. And I want to put nice tires on it. Anything else we haven't won yet that this car would be good to win? It can't win any of these because these are all... Yeah, our performance exceeds the regulation for those races. In 5 races, you can't enter these ones individually. You have to do the entire championship. In a go. In a go to la vida, baby. This is a pure sports car. Take it to Trial Mountain. But it's already race modified. I feel like it's a cheat. Because they're not going to have pure sports cars that are race modified. They're going to have pure sports cars that are just theirs. Pure sports cars. This is what I believe anyways. This is what I believe in my head, and this is what I'm telling everybody. There's a Cerberus there. There's a couple of them. Did notice that Tamikara ZZS there. Apparently the ZZ2 counts as a racing vehicle and it can't go in there. Also, I think the performance exceeds. The performance exceeds their core. Yeah, because it's got stuff going on there. Alright, let's skip one back out here then. And it's not going to be in lineup 2 or 1. Place where we can race this car, that's just ridiculous. What are the Gran Turismo leagues? Oh, of course. I had to go out to the UK Nationals here. Apparently not. I need to go to the Euro League. This actually is probably the sort of place I'm supposed to bring this car. Now that I reflect on it, let's try taking the old bird out, hey? After we look at these cars and make sure that this is the kind of thing that I think it's supposed to be. No, these are again all non-race modified. Okay, never mind. Fine. In the World League, if I went to the World League, it's a championship of 5 races. Also, this is probably the last thing I want to do, because I believe no matter what else is still left to be done in the game, upon completion of the Gran Turismo World League, it shows you the credits. And I don't know whether or not having turned off the music will affect it, but if I remember correctly, the closing credits are to the Foo Fighters' There Goes My Hero, which we would not be allowed to play, probably. We get a content match, it'd be bad. We could do another tuned-in A-car number 1. Go to Grindelwald. Because, I feel like we keep getting the same one prize car for these, no matter what, no matter what kind of car we try, or no matter how many times we win and which race we win. I feel like we just keep getting one prize car. Whereas for many of the other events, you get different prize. You get a different prize car for each individual race. Here, I don't feel like it's the case. We're not the only race modified car here. We're not breaking all the rules. It's a lot easier to catch when it starts to spin out anyway. It's still pretty hairy. Which is not to say that in its own nature that makes it a bad car or anything, it just means it's difficult to keep a leash on. Wowzer, wowzer. It just sort of will... I mean, you don't... It doesn't take just sort of drifting out like that so much on its own. Now I found that I am in fact able to spin this car out, no real problems. So that's a very steep uphill to be like shredding the tires on under acceleration. Just doesn't like changing directions at low speeds. It does, actually, the moment you try and apply any directional input. It wants to change direction a lot. Like maybe to make the back end change direction with the front end. It's not good that way. That Peugeot catching up with me. I mean, obviously this isn't the part of the track where it would, but you know. I actually got through that last part of that last lap pretty smooth. It was a pretty heavy score. But yes, these tires probably do help a little bit. It's not night and day. Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the stars and the sun. Yes, okay. And, 12 seconds over that racing Peugeot, that's nice. Okay, so, definitely didn't have to do all that. This was excessive, but, you know. That's what this game is occasionally about. It's finding, a place where you can bring your car in and just be excessive. My goodness. So, let's see what cars we won. Let's see what cars we won. And, Miata B-Spec. Pretty sure I've got a Miata B-Spec already. MX-5 Miata B-Spec. What color is this one? Yeah, I think they're all red. Okay. That's cool. I'm just going to sell that one, though. And I tell you what thing I did want to do was the natural thing that I should have done with the scooter to begin with. Take it out on the railway, where it's supposed to be. Oh. I didn't get to beat this 206 rally car. I finished second place to it. Well, that doesn't seem right. Let's fix that. Let's fix that right now. Let's fix that right now with this car. This monster machine. This bizarre creation Is it real? Flesh and blood? I do not know. There we go. A little bit of handbrake turn. Now, it will be well and truly embarrassing if Peugeot manages to outdo me in this. So I do have to be careful. I know, this commentary is probably not the most gripping in the world because I am tempted to focus really intently on driving this car around. It's super crazy. And we won! We win! Let's watch the Escudo race along here. Kick up some dirt. And run into some walls. Because that's the kind of thing it likes to do all day. Alright. Got some crazy air there. The air up there. It's clear and fair. Alright. So we got to see it do a full loop-to-loop there too. As we're 10 grand. We're not saving the game though. What I'm going to do is see if you get any kind of prize for... I mean, obviously you don't get a prize for each individual race. Maybe you get a prize for beating all of the Tahiti Maze races. This Lancer Rally car should be an even more formidable opponent. So let's hope we can just hang in here. Yes, we do have a superior car, but I'm not a superior driver. I'm good enough at this game to beat it, folks. Don't worry. Come on. We have some ground to make up here. That was a quicker way through there, I think, than we probably did before. There we go. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good slide. Hey, there we go. Finish. Finish. Which was that Sega Rally Championship? There was definitely a sing-songy way to say finish at the end of one of those just delightful time capsule pieces that were the early to mid-90s Sega arcade racing games. Sega Rally Championship and Daytona USA. Daytona! I mean, that was just jamming out without fear. Let's go race a Daytona, Daytona. It was a special time. Okay. Perhaps I should attempt the Pikes Peak Hill Climb. These are serious opponents. Maybe I shouldn't attempt the Pikes Peak Hill Climb right now. I'll tell you what I'll do, folks. I'll call this one a video, and when we come back, probably go out and do a little bit more shopping for some more fun cars. I might tackle some of these national races in the Gran Turismo League. See what kind of fun stuff we can get out of doing those. That actually sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll give that a shot. Anyhow, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye now.